Gentlemen, behold, I come with a gift from the Freeney.
Is this the intro? Is that the intro?
Yes.
You've come bearing gift from Freeney.
He bears
Yes.
Look with your eyes.
I
I'm
am
looking.
and what I see. Chapter 25.
Oh,
Divine
that's
Sora
my favorite number.
versus Sora the Wise.
Divine Sora.
He's so
no.
hot. And
Like
divine.
the Freeney, he is glowing.
Hold on. We have to let the people know. I have started a sheet of stats about the Chain of Memories story.
The golden verses. Yes.
We should probably introduce ourselves before we continue on with shitting
I'm Matt,
ourselves.
the weird one.
I don't think there is a weird one, considering this is a podcast about reading fan fiction.
I took the weird one. You're gonna give it to me.
Okay. Hi, I'm Jake. I'm the Greg one.
I'm Equinox. I'm the gay one.
Oh. Hi, I'm Roxas. I'm the token one.
Can we say that? can we say that legally?
Are we allowed to say that?
I'm the diversity quota.
I'm really tempted to go back and bleep that out, Sergio, so nobody knows what you said.
Also, I'd like to make some I guess some corrections for our viewers, as we learned a few things from Michael going back through the book. The fact that we mentioned it before, but Jake was correct in that Angel was killed in quotation marks in chapter 2 by getting shot in the back with an arrow.
Never
and then,
doubt me again.
What's it called? What did they say in chapter 5, Michael?
Oh, in chapter 5?
Later revealed in chapter 5 that she's alive. Did they just say, like...
Yeah, so apparently they just have her hostage. That was just the whole thing. Oh, actually, there's a continuity error. I forgot. Rain says that
They saved her.
Angel is saved. She's being healed, but it is later revealed by fucking
The plot.
Riku that they have her in their tower.
Castle Twilight.
In Castle Twilight. I have to look back. I'm gonna add that too, because for those of you who don't know, I'm currently working on a sheet that details very specific things that happen throughout the book, such as the amount of non-shadow deaths. So this is just nameless characters and named characters that are humans that aren't shadow that are killed. There's also the named character deaths, so we can keep track of that. Every time a weapon name is mentioned, the amount of characters introduced per chapter, the amount of the times the words eyes widened are used, the amount of times the guts are injured in some way, shape, or form, every time things are destroyed, the amount of action scenes per page, the rests/pass outs, every time someone breathes harder, every time a technique, form, or power is used, continuity errors, every time something is put on their back or off, or on their X or off their X. So they could be on their belt, off their belt, on their back, off their back. Pretty much as long as this is on there or off there, that's what counts.
Nice.
Yeah, also, we realized that the character... So, Black Rose at some point gets renamed into Dark Rose. I'm not sure when this happens, but...
I don't even know if that's true, or if that is literally just something that happens.
Well, I confirmed it through the character poster, because there's not a character poster for Black Rose for the Chain of Memories book series, but there is one for Dark Rose. Huh. If I'm correct, Black Rose as Black Rose isn't mentioned too many times, and then when the Organization 7 arc kicks into gear, they get reintroduced as Dark Rose.
Gotcha.
I think they're
Ignore me. I'm adding stuff already for chapter 25, so I don't have to worry about this.
also
Um,
being that Michael wasn't here last time. I will recap him of what happened. So
Yes,
remember
please.
how Sora became Anakin Skywalker?
Yeah.
Mhm.
What does Anakin Skywalker do after he turns to the dark side?
He murders the men, the women, and the children too.
Yes. So Sora returns to his village, which is just like the hero school, and it's really funny because it describes Sora as murdering heroes. Like all of the students are just called heroes. So Sora murders a bunch of heroes, and then he encounters this girl whose name I don't remember. She wields the Excalibur,
Did
and
she even
she's
have
like,
a name?
She
Huh?
did. I,
She
I,
did?
I listened to the episode.
"Oh, you listened to it? Okay."
Yeah, I
Good to
had
see
time at work, and I was like, hey, I want to listen to my friends read this few chapters that I totally was not there for.
Okay, so you don't need me to recap then. You know what happened.
No, go ahead, recap. There's people
Oh.
that might have not listened to it.
Okay. Okay, so I will go. I will open it up again. Her name was Skylar. Yeah, Skylar. So Sora fights Skylar, and he impales her up against a pillar, and she's dead.
Mm-hmm.
And then Sora teams up with Rai and Dark Rose, formerly Black Rose. They go into like the main like hall of the um like the school, and they have a fight against 100 heroes, and they're all killed by Sora, Dark Rose, and Rai because they're a bunch of badasses. And then Sora the Wise shows up, and Sora the Wise cuts down Dark Rose and Rai. They're dead. I know they were setting up
no.
Rai to like control Riku, but he's been murdered. So only Jalisa is remaining in the organization, and Sora the Wise are about to fight. Which I see that he just, I think him calling him cursed Sora was a bit of a boon. So it's not just Sora, it's Sora the Wise. It's not the greatest, but
Oh yeah,
Okay,
trust
at
me,
least.
it's really funny because while I was reading back, they call Sora did actually activate the cursed mark and became curse mark Sora, which is different than curse Sora, I believe, but I
but he
counted them
also-
as the same.
He also keeps messing it up.
Yeah, like I counted pitiful Riku as one because I was so used to how he just came up with forms. So I count pitiful Riku as a form for Riku.
Hmm.
Pitiful Riku.
Hey, so it just occurred to me.
what?
Has there been
Uh-oh.
any food besides burrito mentioned by name in this book?
I don't think so.
I
No.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
Because I just started skimming through it again, trying to confirm the Dark Rose, Black Rose thing. Or Black Heart, Dark Rose, whatever. And, fucking...
It's the rose, black/dark.
Okay. There's a sentence that says, Sora opens the oven, finding 2 burritos.
In the
Yeah, you
oven?
Yeah, you
In
just
the
find
oven.
two
It's
burritos.
like the wall chicken from Castlevania.
From
In a
Castlevania,
destroyed
yeah.
house. In a broken down junk house. And the next sentence from those 2 burritos is Dark Riku saying, wow, I didn't know Sora would literally kill his own sister.
Honestly, I kind of also was not expecting him to do that either. Like he just did it,
Even our
and it was
villain's like, dude, what the hell?
She was introduced
She's
the
like, what
same
the
chapter
fuck?
she got killed.
Familial bond is overrated.
Yeah, who needs familiar bond? I'm just putting it out there that like Sora, maybe not as base as we thought.
Maybe.
Also, I'm gonna put. Does it describe Sora at least cooking the burritos? Did he at least kill
he
the
finds them.
bacteria?
He finds
Finds
them
them.
in the oven.
And presumably he eats them.
That's
Yeah.
where I
Well, yeah,
find
he
mine.
hands one to his friend and they eat it.
That's where I find mine. Do you guys?
I think that's
don't
why
just
Sora's
go in
gone
your-
crazy. He's got some kind of like
He's
like
mad
fucking
cow disease.
Mad cow disease. His brain is turning into Swiss cheese.
I hope that's not picking up on the mic.
It picked up a little bit, but it's fine.
Dog.
Shall we begin?
Sure.
I will start us off. The free.
Oh, I wanted to start us off.
Oh, you can if you want.
All right. Chapter 25. Divine Sora versus Sora the Wise. I'm not gonna read that. I was just doing the chapter name like that. All right. So, Cursed Sora and Sora the Wise stare at each other a few feet from one another. You are the chosen one, Sora. But now you know who you really are. Was it worth it? We always thought of you, Sora. We all loved you, Sora. Then why did you lie to me? Why did you kill my parents?
What?
Wait, hold on.
Shadow
What?
did.
Yeah, Shadow canonically
What?
did. Well, he took the credit for it.
Wait, hold on. Okay.
He took the credit for. Hold
Oh
on.
my god.
What?
So
is
It
this-
Sora-
really is Itachi.
Okay, so Sora is currently accusing Sora the Wise of killing his parents, and Sora the Wise responds, "We did it, Sora, to protect you from your dark faith. We thought if we could keep you from knowing about your dark past, even if it meant giving up a few souls,
Hold on.
we would know what."
It was Shadow part of the hero school?
He was
No.
Sora's older brother.
Yeah, hold on. Was Shadow part of the hero school though?
I don't
That's
think so.
not
It's
really
possible.
mentioned, but they also only say hero school like 2 times.
They only mention it after the first chapter, after the Shadow kills his village or whatever.
No, they mentioned hero school in the first chapter because Riku
Yeah,
was
Oh.
like,
Riku,
"Where
Angel,
tomorrow is
Sora,
our
like-
first day of hero school."
Yeah.
Sora never went to hero school.
No, he kind of did. He was trained by Sora the Wise, remember?
Yeah, but that wasn't hero school. He was just
He
trained
had
by
to move
Sora the
to a-
Wise.
he had to move to a new hero
I would
school.
assume that it was, since Sora the Wise is kind of the teacher of the hero school.
Probably. I
Who
don't.
knows?
I don't even know, man.
Who
I
knows?
Wait,
can't-
hold on. Okay, hold on. I gotta keep reading because the contradictions get worse. Now we know what we did was wrong. We shouldn't have killed your parents. I should have known the heroes killed my parents.
Not Jaleesa.
Jaleesa is the evil one. Jaleesa betrayed you, even tried to kill you from my point of view. In my opinion, the heroes will pay their price with their lives. Then you are lost, Sora.
Oh my god, this really is the prequels.
Jaleesa isn't my master. No one controls me. I am my own master. All of you will pay for this. Sora,
Oh,
Wait,
Sora holds up
Michael, wasn't that Lord of the Rings music?
No, that was a fucking Battle of Heroes.
Battle of the
I have
Heroes.
never seen Lord of the Rings, Jake.
I know that that's from Star Wars because I heard it in a Lego Star Wars video game.
See it based.
Cursed Sora holds up the Shadow Blade. This is the end for you all. Cursed Sora disappears and reappears behind Sora. Sora the Wise. I need to get better than that. Swinging the Shadow Blade, Sora the Wise. Sora the Wise turns
You know
around.
what? You know what? Hold on,
What?
Serge. Instead of saying Sora the Wise and Curse Sora, let's
Can
just
we say
call him
curse and
Sora.
Sora? Curse and Wise.
So Sora.
Curse and Wise.
No, I want to call them Sora and
No,
Sora.
just
I think
Sora
that's
and
hilarious.
Yeah, Sora turns around and grabs the Shadow Blade, kneeing Sora in the guts. Sora punches
In the cursed
Sora
guts.
in the face, knocking Sora backwards, sliding on the ground. Sora gets back up. Not bad. There's no way I can beat Sora in this form. All right, Master. Now I'll show you what my new powers can do. Sora throws off his Organization 7 robe like Kiryu in the hit game Yakuza.
That's not
So
what it
this
says.
what you are.
That's what it
Sora.
says. That's what it
What-
says.
Laughing. This is the only start. Now you will see my final form, the power that you gave me. Sora looks in shock. I long feared this day would soon come, keeping his emotions in check. Sora starts to glow black and silver. Sora's body pulses. The flame marks on Sora's skin move on his clothes, and his clothes turn black and silver. Another black dot appears in Sora's legendary eyes, giving Sora 4 black dots. Sora's hair grows longer. Sora's teeth become sharper, almost there. A devil wing comes out of Sora's back. Another devil wing comes out of Sora's back. The ground shakes. Sora hits max power, glowing with electricity. Is this from Naruto? Is it what they're describing?
Yes,
Yeah.
I think so.
The black dot appearing
4
in
black
his eye,
dots.
that's literally Sharingan.
So this is
Yeah.
Is that the Mangekyo?
No, it's just a stronger Sharingan.
it, Sora. Just like before, thought this day would never come again. Just know, Sora, I loved you. I hope someday you will see that. You can tell that to my parents, Master. Too bad they're dead. I will avenge my parents' death by killing every hero who ever lived, including you, my master. I have no choice then. I will do what I must. Sora, yet I am not sure I have the same power when my father tried to kill us all. So the end begins. Sora the Wise pulls back the Legend Blade and uses Light Wave. Sora smacks the blast away with his hand and appears in front of Sora. Sora swings the Shadow Blade at Sora, but is blocked by the Legend Blade. Oh, I just realized I started reading the next. Does someone want to take this page after I finish this paragraph?
What page is it?
119.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll take 120.
I'll take
Sora
119.
and Sora unlock blades and continually swings their blades at each other, being blocked each time.
Sora brings the Shadow Blade forward at the last second, uppercuts Sora with the side of the Shadow Blade. Sora electric punches Sora in guts, knocking Sora backwards on his feet. Sora appears behind Sora and hits Sora in the back with the Shadow Blade. Sora falls face first. Sora starts to get up. Sora appears next to Sora and goes to knee Sora. Sora disappears and appears behind Sora. Sora turns his head in shock. Sora punches Sora across the face, knocking Sora off his balance. Sora brings down the Legend Blade, but Sora blocks the Legend Blade with the Shadow Blade, punching Sora back.
This is great. I love that.
Sora then hits Sora up in the air with one of his wings. Sora appears above Sora, smashing the back of the Shadow Blade into Sora's guts. Sora's eyes widen, blood flies out of Sora's mouth. Crashing to the ground, Sora lands back on the ground with the Shadow Blade in hand. Also, that's a guts and an eyes widen for you.
God.
Are you counting blood flies out of mouth, Michael?
No.
That might be one to add to the list.
We
We have a big
to,
list.
Yeah, we don't have to have those in there too.
Sora gets back up. The Legend Blade glows white. Sora lifts up the Legend Blade and brings it down using Twin Dragons.
Oh shit, that's the move that he used to kill fucking Scarlet with.
Okay,
Wait,
I
was that
have another
Sister
request.
Killer?
I have
Wait,
a
was
request.
that?
No
Hold
longer
on.
refer to them as the
No,
legend.
that was Black Dragon. Sorry. Rain was
Yeah.
killed by fake Sora's Twin Dragon technique.
Mm-hmm.
Where did fake Sora learn it from?
Oh, you make
Real
a convincing
Sora.
argument. Yes.
Thinking emoji.
What's your request?
No more legend and Shadow Blade. They're just the blade.
There is only
This
the
has to be
blade.
at least semi-decipherable.
It's not. It's never gonna be.
There is only the blade.
It's so good. I love it so much.
While you were falling from a castle window, I was studying the Legend Blade.
Riku's gonna come back and be like, "Hey guys, what the fuck?"
He's the guy that's like walking in with like the pizza and everything else is on fire.
Where's my good friend Skylar?
Hello guys.
I
it's
sure hope
me,
she is
Riku.
okay. And my
It's
100
me,
other friends.
It's me, Twilight Riku. What if I met?
Well, I'm sure that Sora the Wise is.
Why is Sora the Wise killing Sora?
Why is Sora fighting Sora? What the fuck is going on?
And why are
Alright,
they hitting
Michael,
each other
read.
with blades? Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Sora holds down the blade and grins. Sora holds out his hand and uses the legendary eyes. The blast is sucked into Sora's hand. Sora's left arm glows white. Sora closes his hand, bringing his arm down. Sora lifts up his arm and launches the twin dragons back at Sora. Sora jumps up in the air, dodging the blast and landing back on the ground a few feet from Sora. Sora thinks in his head, "This is not good. I long feared this day would come. looks like Sora learned to control the full power of the legendary curse mark. I'm sorry we had to do this to you. Sora is following in his father's footsteps to have those eyes. Apparently, that's what happened. Sora is truly the one who possesses the deadly legendary eyes. Okay. You didn't know that? The only two people that can use the legendary eyes like that, Sora and my father. Excuse me?
Mr. Sora the Wise.
Sora the Wise is Sora! I knew it! I have failed you, Sora. I have failed you. I should have known the heroes killed my parents. The darkness in your heart is the true evil. From my point of view, the heroes are evil. Then you are lost. That's where you're wrong. Oh, bow down to me. This is the end for you, my master. Divine Sora swings the blade at Sora. Sora blocks the blade, and the blade and unlocked blades, they swing their blades at one another, blocking each other's blades each time. Sora and Sora lock.
Whoa. That line. From my point of view, the heroes are evil, then you are lost. Michael Freeney just plagiarized himself!
He has used that before, yes.
He used that
Oh my god.
2 pages ago.
Do you ever just sit down and think about like what life would be?
Y'all ever just plagiarized Star Wars Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith?
More than once. More than once.
In the same chapter!
Oh my god. It is to a point where it's kind of sad just how much it's like just stealing from Star Wars and stealing from everything else.
I'd be
Oh
more
my
interested
God.
in if it stole from like a whole bunch of things at once, but this is like Naruto and Star Wars with Kingdom Hearts names.
Yeah. I really
well,
wanted to read this
he did,
because I was
he did,
scrolling down.
he did steal Blank's death, as to not spoil it for Michael. He stole a character's death from KH2 for replicant Sora, clone Sora.
Yeah, I'm well aware. We had this discussion with Axel.
Yeah, Axel.
Yeah, I don't have enough time to sit down and play Kingdom Hearts just yet, and personally I don't care for spoilers for a game that's something that I'm already going to be
20
turning
years
off my
old.
brain for. Like if I follow Kingdom Hearts stories seriously, I'm going to get lost again. So I might as well just go with it.
Alright, please continue so we can get through this hellhole.
Yeah. Sora and Sora lock blades once more, both holding their own ground. Sora pulls the blade back and brings the blade forward at Sora's feet. Sora flips backwards, dodging the blade, landing on his feet. Sora then launches one of his wings forward, hitting Sora in the face, knocking Sora backwards. Sora flies backwards. Sora appears behind Sora. Sora swings the blade at Sora, who turns around really fast, blocking the blade. Sora then quickly punches Sora, knocking Sora backwards, sliding on the ground. Sora lands back on the ground and pulls back the blade, charging at Sora. Sora gets up.
Does he now?
Does he?
Probably.
I'm so proud of him.
Oh. Alright. 121.
I just imagine Riku's like outside, just like having a cigarette, just like, yeah, I'll be in a few. I'm sure Sora the Wise has got this.
Alright.
I'm gonna go on Reddit.
Are you guys ready for my adaptation of the names?
Sure.
Oh no.
Dick Sucka runs in front of Wise Guy and at the last minute flips over Einstein, becoming behind.
Coming behind.
Coming behind.
I'm losing my fucking mind.
Dick sucker, let's go.
Sora turns around at light speed. Jesus' legendary eyes widen. It's then that Sora turns.
Matt, this is using too much brain power for you.
Okay.
Just call them Sora and Sora.
We just gotta go back to Sora and Sora.
Yeah,
Sora
we have to
turns
go back
the
to
blade
Sora
around
and
and
Sora.
slams the blade in divine Oh my god, this is so fucking
You just
bad.
used all of your brain power on that one paragraph, Matt. God, please.
Becoming
think of the children.
behind. Really? Soro's legendary eyes widen. Spit flies out from his mouth. When his spit come out, is that the first?
I think that
He's-
might be
he's
the
spitting.
first spitting. He do be spitting though.
Sora uppercuts Sora. Sora falls back on the ground. Sora brings down the blade at the Sora. Sora holds up the blade, holding the blade in place. Sora grins. Sora's body fades away. Sora's eyes narrow. Damn it, I missed. Sora appears behind Sora. No way, not happening. Sora turns around, swinging the blade at Sora. Sora pulls up the blade, blocking the blade. Not a chance, Sora. Too bad, you left an opening, Sora.
The blade?
Yes, the
The
blade.
Please tell me more.
No.
Tell me about the blade.
The blade.
Legend.
Sora looks in shock. Sora moves the legend blade to the side, moving the blade to the side. Oh god, it just occurred to me. He's repeating
Oh yeah,
the
baby,
same phrases.
you keep moving that blade.
Sora quickly pulls his arm back and launches the blade through Sora's left shoulder. Sora's eyes widen. Legendary eyes widen, excuse me. Damn, how couldn't I see that coming? Sora grabs the blade and pulls
know,
the
how
blade
could
out
you?
of his shoulder. What?
I said I don't know, how could you?
How
Sora-
could he?
Sora punches Sora in the
Oh.
face, knocking Sora off balance. What the heck is going on? Sora bleeds. This is not right. Now that I have unlocked the curse mark of darkness, I've become immortal. How is this possible? I can only be killed by someone with my blood. You can't kill me. Not possible. Nobody can kill me. Nobody can except for my... Who the fuck is talking?
Sora, Divine Sora.
Yes,
I can
Sora,
only be
Sora
killed by
is
someone-
talking.
I can only be killed by somebody with my blood. You can't kill, me. Not possible.
Nobody
can kill me except for my older brother, who I wish to find. That you failed to tell me what else. What else you didn't tell me about my older brother?
But when did we learn that?
Shadow is Sora's older brother.
I know, but how did he figure this out? When did
Yeah,
Sora
how did
learn
he
this?
how did he decide that he can't die unless Shadow kills him?
No, it's just the rules, man.
When did he gain Vulcan's powers from 40k?
Don't know, don't care.
Sora swings the blade at Sora, who blocks the blade with the blade. This injury is taking a harder toll than I thought. Sora starts to breathe a little hard. Now is my chance. Sora punches Sora across the face and turns around the blade, hitting Sora in the guts.
Feeling
Did it?
the pain.
The pain.
The pain.
The pain.
I'm feeling that pain.
Oh my
Was the pain the
god.
B guy,
Yes.
Matt? Okay, that's what I thought.
I'm just
That
gonna
page
count
took
all
a
these
log out of me.
pages. I'm gonna just count all these pages as an action scene.
Yeah.
I mean,
Alright,
technically speaking, yeah.
Yeah, there
Jake,
you go.
did you read yet?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna read the next one. Blood flies out of Big Hoss's mouth. No, you don't. Big Hoss hits Big Bubba in the face with one of his wings. Big
What do you
Hoss
mean,
turns the
Major
Shadow
Bubba?
Blade backwards. What?
I think you mean Major Bubba, thank you.
Major Bubba.
Major
sorry.
Bubba. Yeah, sorry.
Backwards. Major Bubba body pluses. Oh, that's the wrong one. Oops.
Major Bubba body pluses.
Words to live
Appearing
by.
in front of Major Bubba, the Shadow Blade glows black and silver. Big Hoss slams the Shadow Blade through Major Bubba's guts. Major Bubba flies backwards, crashing into a boulder. Major Bubba sits up, dripping with blood. Damn it. Big Hoss is too fast. I can't even keep up with Big Hoss anymore. Major Bubba's eyes widen. The Shadow Blade flies at full speed, stabbing Major Bubba in the right shoulder. Blood flies out of Major Bubba's shoulder. Big Hoss holds the Shadow Blade. Major Bubba pulls the Shadow Blade and flips back up, breathing hard. It can't end like this. Major Bubba tries to hit Big Hoss with the Legend Blade, but Major Bubba easily catches the Legend Blade, throwing Major Bubba behind. I'm getting so. Big Hoss looks up, seeing the temple wall behind Major Bubba. I shall end this now. Shadow Blade glows black and silver.
As
Big
it
Hoss
does.
points the Shadow Blade
As
up.
it tends
Die,
to do.
Master. Major Big Hoss uses Dark Dragon. The huge blast hits Major Bubba, crashing into the hero's temple wall. Major Bubba slowly opens his eyes, looking at the broken legend blade. The temple wall around Sora the Wise starts to break. The temple comes down. Well, Sora actually did it. I can't move my body. I am sorry, Sora. I can't be there for you. Oh, I guess I should be dying. I really hope this will help you let go of your hate. I die with no regrets. I have run my course. I am finally at peace. You will not win, Father. I believe in time. Sora will see the truth. I know it. Sora
I die with
lays
no
back.
regrets, except for all of those dead students and all of my
No,
friends and family.
Sora the Wise lays back. Closes his eyes and smiles. The hero's temple falls on Sora the Wise. Sora the Wise's hand sticks out, tightens, and falls open. Sora the Wise dies.
I think that's the longest
that a
that
JoJo
character that
reference?
isn't Sora actually lived.
Is that a JoJo reference?
Divine
Well,
Sora
actually,
holds his shoulder, still bleeding. Take
What do you
that,
mean, well,
Master.
actually?
didn't Sora
I
technically
told
die?
you that I was going to kill
What?
you. What?
Well,
Didn't Sora technically die? No,
During the
fake
Riku
Sora
fight?
died. No,
Fake
fake
Sora
Sora
died.
okay.
Sora the Wise was
Yeah,
introduced in
idiot.
chapter 1 and lasted to chapter 25.
Pretty impressive.
Yeah.
I have to change my other form. While this injure, it's taking all my energy to stay in this form. Divine Sora falls to one knee and starts to glow black and silver. Divine Sora's wings fade away. His hair gets a little shady. He goes back to normal. His clothes are back to normal too. There. Back to first form. Cursed Sora's legendary eyes returns back to normal. No way, my energy is so low, even my legendary eyes disappeared. I barely took any damage. Only my blood-related would hurt me, and I can't show my legendary eyes. How's this possible? I don't understand. What am I missing? Why am I hurting like this? Cursora snaps his fingers, returning to the top of the floor of the castle Twilights. Cursora wraps his left shoulder up and falls over a couch. This is a random couch. Is there, falling
You
asleep.
really shouldn't be surprised about the couch placement at this point.
Yeah.
Look, we got one in every
There
single
are
category
couches
except for
fucking
on there and off
everywhere.
So, I really hope somebody skips to the Bubba section and has no clue what the fuck is happening.
I just think that it's funny because, again, I'm keeping track of this on the sheet right
glad.
now.
I'm glad you find
Um,
it funny.
Mm-hmm.
It was so close to 100 named actual techniques or powers or something that's actually supposed to happen that's magical that isn't named. It's at 99.
Damn, bro.
Yeah,
We're
but
getting nowhere.
Sora the
Th-
Wise
th-
is the longest living character so far. That isn't
this
Sora.
next
That has-
chapter. Sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
So this next paragraph, which I think Matt should read, it raises even more questions.
Isn't it my turn next? Fuck you.
Is it?
No, I
Yeah,
think
Jake, you can
yeah,
read.
it's Jake's turn.
But this paragraph raises a lot of questions. If you would read it, so I can vent my frustrations.
Okay, I will. Chapter 26, Divine Sora versus Jaleesa number 1. Like, number 1 is in her title, or number 1 is
Number
like
one
the
is in
first,
her title.
the first Jaleesa.
The first Jaleesa. Well, I mean, I guess.
She's number 1.
Twilight Riku appears at Angel's house. Angel looks at Twilight Riku in shock. So it was you, Riku. What happened to you? Why do you have a blindfold on? Why do you belong to the dark? No, wait, the light. I am confused.
Me too.
Twilight Riku looks at the ground. My eyes could never lie. And exactly who were you trying to fool? Twilight Riku grins. Myself. And whose side are you on? The light side or the dark side? What does that mean?
Okay, so I would like to point out. Well, first of all, where is Angel's house? Is it on the island?
Yeah, did she go home?
Well, was she
Did
just,
she go
did she have her
home?
headphones in? What?
Did she go home?
I guess so.
Wait.
Was she just like she have her headphones in, like she got the ear pods on while her friends and fellow students are getting murdered?
Did Riku get her out of the castle? How did she get out?
No.
Presumably?
I thought
just gonna-
Sora.
No, because he got nay-nayed, remember?
I just imagine like
Jaleesa
Sora got like
gutted him and he
kidnapped.
teleported away to heal.
Sora got like kidnapped by the organization, and then she like waited for him for a while and was like, "All right, I'm going home."
Bro, what the fuck?
I can't believe he ditched me. I'm going home. Meanwhile, he's like fucking genociding people.
All of her friends are dead, and she's just in her house, fucking
Yeah, smoking a
doing
bowl.
whatever. Continue.
I belong to both. I had no choice. The only way to fully understand my powers, I had to use the light as well as the darkness that still held on deep in my heart, even if it meant losing my original self. I might never be able to return to my original self, the person who I once was. But it was a price that had to be paid. I am the only one who can use both light and darkness together. I still felt Rye's darkness had a grip on my heart, so I stopped running and made it my own darkness. It's time to go, Angel. To train you to unlock your limits, we need all the power we can get. Even this new power is not enough. Why? What? Why? Where's Sora? What happened to Sora? Twilight Riku sighs. Sora got his memory back and believes we are the ones who caused the death of his parents. Angel looks in shock, hugging Twilight Riku in a pool of full of tears. That's a lot of tears. I can't believe it. I don't want to. Mom, Dad, I won't let you guys die. Sora runs to a house which is on fire. What the fuck is this?
What's going on?
What the fuck is this? No, what the fuck? What is this? Genuinely, what the fuck is this? What?
Maybe it's a flashback?
It's his it's just, we are just jumping to Sora.
We've already seen this happen in the book. First of all,
Wait, hold on, wait.
this is some Edgar Allan Poe ass shit.
Hold on. I think I have an explanation for the whole page.
No, I don't.
No, I don't want to hear it yet. I want to finish reading it first. Sora looks in shock. Sora's house comes crashing down. Mom, Dad. Sora falls on his knees. Falls to his knees on tears. Sora punches the ground in anger. Mom, Dad, why couldn't I save you? I know I could have. Why did they have to die? I know I could have saved them if I was here earlier. And my brother, where is he? The curse mark reacts to Sora's anger. Sora screams in pain. My eyes! Sora holds his hands over his eyes. I can't see my eyes. Me neither, buddy. What is happening to me? Sora then opens his eyes. My eyes, what happened to my eyes? I can see everything. How is this possible? Remember, my son, you are the last one of the legendary eyes. Who said that? Who said that? Who the
Dad?
He said a house collapsed on him.
I'm just gonna assume that this is a dream, because if this isn't a dream and this is a flashback, I'm counting it as a huge ass continuity error.
He's talking some mad shit for someone in fucking house crushing.
I assumed that the whole thing was a flashback. Like, this is when it happened, and for whatever reason, Riku... Yeah, I guess it doesn't make any sense that Twilight Riku showed up at young Angel's house to get her up out of there.
Yeah, no, that part's
no,
definitely
that
not
part's
a
not the flashback.
You're just jumping to it.
We're just jumping to the flashback out of nowhere. So this is the legendary eyes. The pain of my parents' death must have released the legendary eyes. Sora then punches through a window. So this is the start of my true powers. I promise I won't ever fail again. I shall have revenge. I will kill every last single hero. Cursed Sora opens his eyes and sits up, breathing hard. Damn it, it was only a dream. Now that I've rested, it's time I settle the score. It ends tonight, Jaleesa. Cursed Sora stands up and disappears and appears in the control room where Jaleesa is standing.
My
Isn't
injury. What?
Isn't the control room back in the Heroes Temple? And why does he want to kill Jaleesa? Isn't he under her spell?
No, Jaleesa is the one who killed his parents, apparently.
Oh, no, that was
Shadow.
That was Sora the Wise.
No, that was Shadow.
But it was also
They said it was
her.
Sora the Wise last chapter.
But it was Shadow in chapter 1.
Guys,
It was both of them. It was
It
all
was
not
three of them.
Jaleesa.
guys, we're not even halfway done. Please, God, we have to get through this.
It was
Okay,
all
this
of
is-
the
this-
above.
This is crap.
We're not even
It's not-
This
halfway
is
through
fucking
yet.
bullshit.
My injury hasn't fully healed yet. No matter I will
Bro,
stay
it's
in this
mine.
form and toy around with Jaleesa. Jaleesa then turns around. So it looks like you were able to kill your friends after all.
Michael, it's
What?
mine.
No, it's mine,
too
dumbass.
Late. It's too late. He's begun.
Oh my god.
Last
All
time
right.
it was Sergio, then Jake, and then me for 120.
Yeah, suck my cock, Matt.
I
Don't
haven't
do
done
that.
like 4 pages though.
Whatever. I haven't read since chapter 1 from page 120, okay?
You'll get your
Okay.
chance, Matt, next
Yeah,
time.
You'll
Yeah.
get your chance next page.
I'll kiss you, Matt. Don't worry.
Yeah,
Alright.
very non committal kiss. My end lag on that kiss will be 0.
I
Jaleesa
agree.
then turns around, so it looks like you were able to kill your friends after all. Kursora grins and pulls out the Shadow Blade, pointing at Jaleesa as Kursora's eyes become legendary. What is the meaning of this? I thought you joined our side, Sora. Did you not? Laughing. Don't play stupid, Jaleesa. You know as well as I know that I would never join you. I only gave in to the darkness to avenge my parents. I played you guys the same like you all played my family.
What?
You guys are just as guilty as the heroes. You knew what they were going to do to my parents, yet you didn't do a thing, betraying me too, Jaleesa, my childhood
fuck
friend.
you, bitch.
I'm counting that as a continuity error.
Sora goes, I hate women. Die.
What the fuck is happening, dude?
Okay. Where was I? Oh, yeah. Smiles. You're smarter than you look, Sora. You may be strong in the darkness, Sora, but you still can't defeat me. I am the only one who can control the darkness, despite the fact that that's wrong. Because remember that Rai is the ruler of darkness, according to chapter 5.
No,
And-
it's okay. No, it's okay.
Riku also controlled the darkness.
No, it's okay.
in chapter 7 or something.
Guys, please, God, we're only halfway and we're 40 minutes in. We're never gonna fucking finish.
Yeah, right, Jaleesa. You wish in your dreams. Cursed Sora pulls back the Shadow Blade and charges at Jaleesa. Cursed Sora
did you
gets
say it
close
like
to
that?
Jaleesa, flipping over Jaleesa and swinging the Shadow Blade down at Jaleesa. Jaleesa pulls out the Soul Eater, blocking the Shadow Blade. Cursed Sora lands back on the ground, his back facing Jaleesa. Jaleesa appears in front of Cursed Sora and goes to punch Cursed Sora. Cursed Sora ducks and slams his palm in Jaleesa's guts. Cursed Sora uses Dark Energy. Jaleesa slides back on her feet. Cursed Sora speed dashes with the Shadow Blade pulled back, appearing in front of Jaleesa. Jaleesa disappears and
that
appears
wave
behind Cursed Sora. No way. Sora quickly turns around. Jaleesa then punches Sora across the face. Jaleesa kicks Sora backwards. Sora slides backwards on his feet. Jaleesa appears in front of Sora and swings the Soul Eater at Cursed Sora. Sora holds up the blade, blocking Jaleesa's Soul Eater. Cursed Sora goes to trip Jaleesa, but Jaleesa jumps up, dodging Cursed Sora. Jaleesa punches Sora in the face and turns the Soul Eater around.
Wonderful.
I love this. This
Thank
is
you.
perhaps the most sensible thing so far. Just 2 people killing each other.
Yeah, for fun.
That happened last chapter.
But last chapter it happened with plot. I just want them to die. I
This
just want
is-
somebody to
this
kill
is-
the other one.
This is very important plot, Matt. How dare you?
How could you, man? How could you?
Jaleesa uppercuts Cursed Sora's. Cursed Sora flies backwards, breaking his mirror, falling down. Sora gets up, glass falls off his back. Damn it, Jaleesa's stronger than I thought. What? She was the strong.
Just
Jaleesa
read.
appears in front of Cursed Sora's. Jaleesa knees Cursed Sora in the guts. Cursed Sora's legendary eyes widen. No way. Jaleesa steps back up. The Soul Eater steps back up, holding the Soul Eater. The Soul Eater glows black and purple with Cursed Sora down on one knee. Jaleesa brings down the anime character with power using dark. She has it too.
Who
Cursed Sora
doesn't
looks
have
up
it
in
at this
shock.
point?
The blast knocks Sora off his feet, sending Sora backwards, breaking a control machine. Sora gets back up. My legendary eyes.
Also,
Yeah.
Not the control machine.
I know we knew this before, but this just cements Sora as being a horrible person. Cause like put your like in Sora's mind, he's like, alright, I'm gonna pretend to be evil and I'm going to avenge my parents by killing Sora the Wise. But before I do that, I'm gonna go kill a bunch of innocent people and my childhood friend Skylar. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that sounds like all reasonable.
That sounds
Okay.
like a really good
Friends?
idea.
Counterpoint. Angel left her boyfriend when he was going off to fight Ultimate Destiny or whatever in the middle of Super Darkness Crack Den the Third.
and then went home.
And she went home.
She
and
went.
Riku
She just,
saw Sora holding hands with Angel and was like, "No, my pee-pee is tiny." And then he went and got Dark Dick. Nobody in this story is a rational, good human being unless
Except
you
for
die.
Jalisa?
If you die,
except
you're
for
a good
Jalisa. Jalisa's
The
the
members
only
of the Organization 7.
person.
Continue reading.
Still a chance I could beat Jalisa like this. Cursed Sora vanishes, appearing behind Jalisa, swinging the blade at Jalisa. Jalisa holds up the Soul Eater, blocking the blade. Cursed Sora holds out his other hand and uses Dark Energy. That's a move from Cage, too. Jalisa flies backward, sliding on her feet. Cursed Sora appears behind Jalisa, bringing down the blade. Jalisa pulls back her elbow, elbowing Cursed Sora in the face. Jalisa goes to trip Cursed Sora, but Cursed Sora jumps up and kicks Jalisa up. They both flip backwards, and that's not how physics work. Cursed Sora holds up the Shadow Blade as it glows black and silver. Cursed Sora brings the Shadow Blade down using black lighting. Jalisa swings up her left arm, knocking the black lighting away.
He flicks a light switch.
Are we gonna see the word lightning at any point?
No.
Take your bets. Take your
No.
bets
I
right
think
now,
like
gentlemen.
Black Rose, it's gonna
No.
change.
That'd be
Cursed Sora
funny.
appears in front of Jalisa, swinging the Shadow Blade at Jalisa. Jalisa holds up the Soul Eater, blocking the blade. Jalisa then trips Sora. Sora cursed and kicks Cursed Sora in the face. Cursed Sora flies back, hitting a wall. Cursed Sora, clank, clank, bang, bang. This fucking chapter.
I think I'd rather have a fucking kidney stone than read this chapter. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It's up breathing hard. Why can't I fight against Jalisa? I'm so much stronger than Jalisa. There's no question about that. For some odd reason, I'm holding back. I don't know. Oh no, is it gonna be because he's in love with her? Oh, please no.
Yeah, remember they used to bang.
Yeah, they
Oh,
banged.
Please no.
They did bang.
They banged so
Sergio.
hard that it made an energy drink.
Sergio, I think it's yours.
Which page are we on?
127.
127. Oh, it's the last one. No, I think just
No, we're
loaded
not-
yet.
We're not remotely done.
All right. The curse mark starts the plot. It says pulse this time. I want to say plot. Curse Sora grabs his heart, hearing his grandfather's voice. And his grandfather's voice says, Sora, stop killing people. You're a horrible human being. No, actually, it says that, Sora, you're doing just great. Just use the curse mark to destroy everything with your infinite power. And Jalisa appears in front of him and holds Sora up by his neck. And then Jalisa says, I know you're holding back. Please don't tell me you still have feelings for me, because that's history. Feelings are for the weak as long as you hold on to the light. Sora, you will be weak.
Oh.
Only I can control the darkness.
I don't care anymore. I don't
I
fucking
will
care anymore.
I will continue to pound you, Sora, to use your
Oh.
true power.
Oh.
Sora punches Jalisa in the face, kicks Jalisa backwards, breaking a glass table. Sora feet touch the ground. Jalisa appears in front of Sora. Impossible, no way. Jalisa uppercuts Sora, turns the Soul Eater around, slamming in Sora's skull. Why don't you just stab him? Just stab him and kill him, please.
Just kill him.
So
please.
Sora's on his knees. He's got a Shadow Blade in hand. Jalisa swings down the Soul Eater. He turns the Shadow Blade sideways into her guts. Eyes widen. Stands up, cutting her with the blade. He then stands up and he swings it around. And he uses a Dark Wave. Jalisa's hit by said Dark Wave. She flies through the castle wall, landing out onto a tower.
As you do.
She stands back up. Ooh, that was quick. It might be a good fight after all. Sora appears in front of her, swinging the Shadow Blade. She blocks it with the Soul Eater. She blocks his Shadow Blade, and they swing their blades at each other, blocking it each time. They swing their blades once more at each other. The blades lock in place. Sora uses full force trying to push back the Soul Eater, which barely moves. Why isn't the Soul Eater falling back? I'm using 100% power in this form, but not 1,000%. Jaleesa holds her ground, holding the Soul Eater in place. Sora's holding back on his true form. I can tell. Jaleesa then looks into curse-marked Sora's legendary eyes and sees Sora in his final form. Jaleesa, eyes widen in shock. What was that? The Shadow Blade overpowers Soul Eater, pushing it aside. Now I gotta download the fucking PDF because Drive can't handle this.
I don't
Oh,
blame it.
God.
Go ahead,
Somebody
Jake.
read page 128.
Go ahead, Jake.
Their cursed Sora turns the Shadow Blade sideways and uppercuts. Wait, is Matt read?
I already did for this.
Okay.
You go, then Michael goes, then I'll go.
Okay.
Yeah, there's enough pages. Go.
Their cursed Sora turns the Shadow Blade sideways and uppercuts Jaleesa backwards. The Shadow Blade glows black and silver. Cursed Sora holds the Shadow Blade up. Cursed Sora brings down the Shadow Blade using Dragon Strike. The blast hits Jaleesa backwards. Jaleesa crashes through one of the castle towers. That's what happens when you let your guard down. I still can't beat Jaleesa in this form, but I think I will wait a little longer. Jaleesa gets back up, bleeding from her right arm. What kind of power was that I saw in Sora's eyes? It was insane. Cursed Sora appears in front of Jaleesa and knees Jaleesa in the guts. Spit flies from Jaleesa. Is this what's going to happen now? Everyone's just going to start fucking spitting everywhere?
Yeah.
Get to it.
I've been hit. Sorry, I just...
Bro, this is breaking my mind.
Jaleesa swings the Soul Eater and hits Cursed Sora in the face with the side of the Soul Eater. Jaleesa then trips Cursed Sora. Cursed Sora falls on his back. Jaleesa points the Soul Eater at Cursed Sora. What was the image of you I saw in your eyes? What are you talking about, Jaleesa? Was that your full power? Wouldn't you like to know, Jaleesa? Cursed Sora grins. Damn you, Sora. Cursed Sora swings up the Shadow Blade, hitting the Soul Eater to the side. Cursed Sora holds out his hand and uses Dark Energy, sending Jaleesa... Why is that a new paragraph? Why is that a new paragraph?
Who knows?
Sure. Sending Jaleesa crashing into the castle wall. Cursed Sora flips back up and stabs the Shadow Blade through the ground. Jaleesa comes charging back. The Shadow Blade breaks up through the earth right in front of Jaleesa. Jaleesa jumps up, jumping off the big debris, dodging the small debris, getting about 60 feet in the air. Cursed Sora's legendary eyes widen. Shout! I lost sight of Jaleesa. Jaleesa uses light speed, launching at the side of the Soul Eater into Cursed Sora's guts. Cursed Sora's legendary eyes and mouth opens. Blood flies out. Dang you, Jaleesa. Cursed Sora brings up the Shadow Blade, uppercutting Jaleesa with the side of the Shadow Blade. Jaleesa is knocked off balance. What side? Is it like the blunt side or like the sharp side?
Who fucking
cares?
knows?
I just want one of them to die.
Or both.
Both.
Preferably both.
Preferably both.
Preferably both.
Continue.
Give me a second. My brain is recovering.
Okay. For those of you at home, if you really think it's an exaggeration on our parts that we have to take breaks, read it. Read it for yourself. You'll understand.
We have an affiliate link. Buy the book. Read it. Tell me there's a god. Come on, Sora. Show me your true power. Jaleesa punches Cursed Sora across the face. Jaleesa then holds up Cursed Sora by the neck. So, Sora, if you won't use your full power, then I will kill you now, Sora. I am tired of playing this game. Jaleesa turns around, throws Cursed Sora, crashing through a castle wall back first. You must be holding back because you don't want to hurt your little friend Jaleesa, laughing. Sorry, Sora, the Jaleesa you once knew is long gone. I thought she was never there. I thought that was the point, is that she was evil the whole time.
Who knows?
I don't care enough.
How could you not care enough? This is the best book of all time. Jaleesa stops moving. The castle shakes. All the debris on top of Cursed Sora fly off in all directions. That's the end of my page, Michael. It's on you now.
Oh, okay.
You sound so excited to read.
This is hell.
Cursora glows black and silver with some blood dripping. That's it, Jaleesa. I messed around long enough. Now it's time to use my true form so I can kill you, Jaleesa. That's a spirit. Come on, Sora. Show me all that you got. The earth begins to shake. Cursora glows black and silver. You made a huge mistake, Jaleesa. You should have tried to kill me when you had the chance. So weak. This is the end for you, Jaleesa. I am darkness itself. Sora starts to pulse. The curse marks
He should
on
see
Sora's
a doctor.
curse marks on Sora move upon Sora's clothes, imprinting itself. Sora's hair grows out a little longer. Sora's teeth become fangs, the earth shaking hard. Sora leans a little forward, gripping the shadow blade tight. A devil wing pops out on one side of Sora's back. Another wing pops out on the other side of Sora's back. Sora stands straight up, looking straight into Jaleesa's eyes. The earth stops shaking. Electricity forms around divine Sora. Fear the wrath of the god. Jaleesa smiles and pulls back the Soul Eater, getting in the ready position. Let's end this now, Sora. I am going to enjoy killing you. Sora been dreaming about this for years. Jaleesa uses light speed, appearing in front of his, Sora, bringing down the Soul Eater. Sora lifts up the Shadow Blade without flinching, blocking the Soul Eater. Jaleesa swings the Soul Eater again and again. Divine Sora each time being blocked by the Shadow Blade. Sora punches Jaleesa in the face. Jaleesa flies backwards on the ground at a great speed. Jaleesa gets up, looking at Divine Sora in shock with eyes wide open. I'm counting that as eyes widened. You're weak, Jaleesa, as Divine Sora opens his legendary eyes. One of the castle towers behind Jaleesa explodes. No way, Jaleesa turns around. Divine Sora appears in front of Jaleesa, turning the Shadow Blade around. Divine Sora slams the back of the Shadow Blade into Jaleesa's guts. Blood flies from Jaleesa's mouth. Jaleesa's eyes widen, feeling pain Jaleesa has never felt before. Divine Sora picks Jaleesa up by the neck and slams Jaleesa through the ground. Jaleesa appears behind Divine Sora in midair and swings the Soul Eater at Divine Sora.
Matt, would you like to pick up?
Yep, you gotta pick up.
But I thought you were finishing the paragraph. You went to the next page. Anyways, right before the Soul Eater hits Divine Sora disappears and appears behind Jaleesa. Divine Sora swings one of his wings forward, hitting Jaleesa in the back, flying forward. What? Alright. Jaleesa turns around in midair and lands her feet on the ground, sliding backwards. Jaleesa holds up. Is this just going to be sliding, clanging? I feel like nothing new is happening the past 2 pages.
Gliding and clanging.
Divine Sora holds out his hand. The big blast. She sends a blast with Thunder Wave. Divine Sora blocks it with his hand. What? Jaleesa looks in shock. The Thunder Wave shrinks in Divine's hand like my dick is shrinking as we read this book. The Thunder Wave finally disappears in Divine Sora's hand. It's not over yet. Divine Sora's hand starts to light up. The Thunder Wave comes out of Divine Sora's hand. Oh my god, he's Iroh! No chance, Jaleesa jumps high. You sounded like a fucking foghorn there. What the hell?
I can feel the estrogen entering my body.
Oh, fucking whatever. Jaleesa swings the Soul Eater at Divine Sora. Divine Sora grins, easily dodges to the side, and swings out the Shadow Blade, knocking the Soul Eater up. Divine Sora holds out his hand and uses dark energy. Jaleesa flies backwards, hitting the tower wall. More blood flies. If you want to envision what dark energy the attack looks like, it's imagine sperm but edgy. That's the animation. Anyways, she falls face first, starts to get up and sees Divine Sora's feet next to her. How can Sora move that fast? Divine Sora then kicks Jaleesa in the face. Jaleesa
Shut up, Sergio!
halfway off the tower. Divine Sora turns the Shadow Blade around and hits Jaleesa in the face. Jaleesa falls about 50 feet down at full speed. What do you guys think full speed is in miles per hour?
Faster than light speed, apparently.
Speed.
Speed.
It's just speed.
I am speed, Divine
Like
Sora says.
like full on like warp travel.
Divine Sora appears a half a dozen feet. Just say 6!
I don't think he knows how many feet is in half a dozen.
There was no way you would have ever beat me, Jaleesa. You're possessive, so weak. How dare you talk to me like that, Sora? This isn't over yet, Sora. I still have much more power. Jaleesa holds out the Soul Eater. 2 clones appear on each side. Oh my god, it really is Jaleesa number 1 and 2 and 3.
She just Larxene, but number 1.
Oh my god, you're right. She is Larxene. Oh.
I mean, she was using lightning earlier, right? Is that just me?
Yep. Wait, is she blonde? Is she
I
blonde?
don't know.
I don't
remember
know.
if
I
they
don't
said.
care enough to look.
Oh,
Let's just
no.
finish this fucking
All
chapter. I'm
soldiers
tired of this
Charge
shit,
up.
man.
They launch out 3 dark blasts. Next page. Who's up? Sergio?
Yes.
Which one is this? 130?
131.
131. All right.
Divine.
So, Divine Sora has shielded himself with his wings. The dark blast hit his wings and they exploded. Okay.
All right.
Laugh. Yes, I did laugh. Thanks, book. I would
book.
like to see you get out of that one, Sora. The smoke clears. Divine Sora's wings open up. They're alive. You didn't think you actually had me, did you, Jaleesa? Jaleesa grips the swings the Soul Eater at Divine Sora, which is blocked by the Shadow Blade. My God, you're so annoying, Jaleesa. The way you keep trying to fight me, knowing you can't win. Sora pulls back the Shadow Blade and catches Jaleesa's Soul Eater. Sora pulls Jaleesa closer to himself and knees her in the guts. Eyes widen, blood flies out of mouth, elbows Jaleesa hard in the face. Jaleesa slides backwards on her feet. She steals herself and looks forward. Can't see Sora anywhere. No way. Where is Sora? Sora appears behind her and punches her across the face. She stumbles and swings the blade at Sora, who dodges out of the way easily. He then turns the Shadow Blade around, uppercutting Jaleesa, and uses some dark energy. So she's flying backwards near the deck's edge, the castle deck's edge. The Shadow Blade glows black and silver. Divine Sora brings the Shadow Blade down using Dragon Strike. But before she can react, it hits her. She flies off the castle, crashing through the ground. She gets up from that, bleeding like crazy and breathing really hard. This can't be happening? How can Sora have this much power? It's unreal. No human can have that kind of power. Divine Sora appears behind her, looking for me. Her eyes widen. She turns around in shock. Darn you, Sora. Impossible. She jumps back, pulling her Soul Eater back, glowing purple and black. She points Sora. Sora points the Soul Eater at Sora using Dark Aura, the Riku's move from Chain of Memories. Sora grins and jumps back time to use a new move I've been wanting to use. Sora holds up the Shadow Blade. Electricity surrounds
What
it.
page
Dark
are we
Aura
on?
gets close. 131?
I'm so lost, dude.
I'm so lost.
Dark Aura gets closer to Divine Sora. 132. All home stretch, guys. Last full page.
Yeah.
Wait, where the fuck? Oh my God, he can jump in time.
Backlash.
Go ahead, Jake. Just fucking.
Please,
Divine
God.
Sora brings down the Shadow Blade using Backlash Wave. The Backlash Wave catches Dark Aura and flies back at Jaleesa, looking in shock. That's impossible. The two blades get close together. Jaleesa regains her senses. Jaleesa holds out the Soul Eater. The double blast hits Jaleesa backwards against the ground. What happened to her fucking clones? I am so lost. My brain is in so much agony right now.
Just finish.
Sorry,
Please,
Jaleesa, but your
God.
time is almost up. Jaleesa opens her eyes and stands back up, bleeding. No more. No way, it can't end like this. Jaleesa grips the Soul Eater tight. Divine Sora appears in front of Jaleesa, swinging the Shadow Blade at Jaleesa. Jaleesa holds up the Soul Eater, holding the Shadow Blade in place. Jaleesa struggles to hold the Shadow Blade in place. Jaleesa's body starts to shake, sweating heavily. Sorry, Jaleesa, but you will die here. Divine Sora puts more power in the Shadow Blade, pinning down the Soul Eater. Divine Sora then lets the Soul Eater go and elbows Jaleesa in the face. Jaleesa stumbles backwards. In anger, Jaleesa swings the Soul Eater at Divine Sora, who dodges to the side and kicks Jaleesa across the face. You fight without thinking, Jaleesa. That's what made you weak, too predictable. Divine Sora then grabs Jaleesa by the neck before Jaleesa falls, throwing Jaleesa in the air and knocks Jaleesa backward with one of his wings. Jaleesa slowly gets up, bleeding like crazy, with Soul Eater still in hand. How can this be? I can't die here. The world belongs to me. The darkness has betrayed me, but why? Divine Sora starts to glow black and silver. Your life ends here, Jaleesa. Don't worry, though. It won't hurt much longer. Everything disappears. A black and silver illusion covers everything. Divine Sora grins. Divine Sora puts his hands together with the Shadow Blade in hands. Divine Sora lifts in the air, surrounded by electricity, pointing the Shadow Blade at Jaleesa. Not die, Jaleesa. Infinite blades of darkness. Divine Sora flies through Jaleesa at light speed. Jaleesa's eyes widen. Divine Sora flies through Jaleesa 1,000 times at light speed. Is this the first original move, or is this a ripoff of something else?
Let's think here.
Isn't this just that because she mentioned Dark Aura the move where Riku like hops around and slices through all the enemies on the stage from Chain of Memories.
That's true. I don't know, man. I'm hurt. This is hurting. Let's see. 1,000 times the light speed, Jaleesa's eyes widen even more in surprise. Divine Sword is the final strike. Blood flies from Jaleesa's body. Divine Sword lands on the back of the ground, not facing Jaleesa. The black and silver illusion disappears. Jaleesa's muscles collapse. Jaleesa drops the Soul Eater, falling on her hands and knees. Divine Sora turns around, facing Jaleesa, and looks at the falling apart Castle Twilight behind Jaleesa. Divine Sora holds up the glowing black and silver Shadow Blade. Lightning bolts strike the Shadow Blade. It's over, Jaleesa. Divine Sora. Ooh, nice thumb, Matt. Divine Sora brings down the Shadow Blade using Ultimate Twin Dragons. The oversized blast hits Jaleesa dead on. The oversized blast sends Jaleesa flying backwards, crashing through Castle Twilight. The falling apart castle crumbles on top of Jaleesa. But they didn't say she was dead.
Yeah, it didn't say that she was dead. I'm not counting her as dead.
I
will say
we still have quite a bit of book to go.
She's most certainly alive.
Let me just put in chapter 26 on my sheet here. Assumed dead after Divine Sora knocked her up.
Not in that way, though.
Oh my god. My body is
although God knows he
down.
tried.
Yeah.
My bodily functions are ceasing.
I will have to go back and redo the tallies just to be sure. But I'm dreading going back to fucking reading this.
This was horrible.
The one chapter I'm definitely regretting that I'm gonna have to go through and tally is the Dark Riku and Angel Sora fight.
Oh yeah. God, don't remind me. No, this is worse.
Wait,
can we just do a special note for like all the what was it, clanging and slinging or whatever?
Yeah, here I'll make a new section called I think the best way I could put it is
slides.
I don't know. I want to put slides. If I put slides, I have to go back and reread all of the chapters.
I'm gonna tell you how to do it. Okay, here's my idea.
You don't.
Funny, clang clang boom.
Funny clang clang boom.
Your miscellaneous category. For
here,
the
I'll write it as misc notes. And you can just fill in whatever the fuck you have to say about the actual page itself, or about the chapter. You just write down your notes on it, and let me make sure that you can. There we go. Okay. So
Matt, if you know what's gonna happen, what I don't know where this is going. Who's the villain now? Is it still Jaleesa? Is there someone new they're gonna introduce?
You to have a gun ready to shoot the book and then yourself, because it's fucking awful.
I am more excited now.
Are you telling me it gets worse, Matt? Is that what you're telling me? I think we should call it here.
Yeah.
Oh, I think we need it. I'm gonna go get my blankie.
Book sucks. I like some messages. So some messages for me. This book sucks. The Twitter account was Shire RP tips. Fuck you. Get fisted.
Okay.
I would like to say we've had so much personal character growth reading this book, because when we started reading it, we were like, we don't want to call the book bad because we don't want to be rude to Mr. Freeney. I'm sure he's and now we're sitting here, we're like,
fuck this book.
This book sucks! Oh!
I'm the only one who is genuinely enjoying this book, even though it pains me half the time.
No,
I'm enjoying it at times.
At times.
It's just it gets to points like this where it's so just
clang clang boom boom
clang boom, monotonous combat with no fucking anything, and it's like, why? Like why?
Why? I'm gonna add another subsection to Did you feel pain reading this? And
The answer is yes.
Yes.
if you want to add a yes, just go ahead, type yes while reading that chapter.
But Michael, you told me the series gets better as it goes along. It ain't getting any better.
I don't believe you. I'm afraid of the future books. I'm afraid they're gonna harm me physically.
I'm afraid
Physically
of the
and
sex
mentally?
scenes.
It's like a Catholic going to a Protestant church. You touch the Bible and your hand catches on fire.
No, if you're Catholic and you go to a Protestant church, they shoot you.
So yeah, there's
we'll drop in the description the a readable version, because the link that I sent to these fine gentlemen is the way to edit them. So I will change it to be to where if you get the link, you can view the document, which includes all of the usual tropes that happen within the series and anything that you might have, as well as it splits off into the second part of the book, which happens at chapter 48.
48.
We have 90 chapters.
Yeah, this book is in 2 parts.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
If I'm
48?
correct, Sora starts to drop off after the first part, and I think that after this book, Sora and Riku are done. We're on to like a new group of younger heroes.
Yeah.
And I know one of the book is a prequel about Sora the Wise. And
Finally.
Kairi.
I've always wanted the lore on Sora the Wise.
And Kairi.
And no, I don't fucking care. It's just Sora.
You're just
So,
like, wow, just like a real Kingdom Hearts fan.
So, has it occurred to
I
you
think
guys?
Rey Star Wars is in the next book.
All right.
So we have that to look forward to.
I'm gonna drop your hint for the next stuff to come. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you noticed that Angel's design looks an awful lot like lightning from Final Fantasy?
Oh no.
You shut your fucking whore mouth.
I don't know anything about Final
Isn't-
Fantasy.
Isn't there a
13.
character named Lightning
Yeah.
that's supposed to be
No,
lightning?
that's lighting. That's lighting, idiot.
You better be ready. Better be ready, boys.
Sergio, how dare you confuse lightning and lighting, my favorite character in the Freeniverse.
I will try and get the document of stats up to at least chapter 18 before I have to go back to work this week.
Okay.
So,
All right,
that's
ladies and
6
gentlemen.
chapters a day while I'm off.
Let's end this here so I can go cry in my blankie.
Go
Okay,
ahead.
ladies and gentlemen, on your path of life, make sure you find lots of friends, especially friends who make your eyes widen,
If these friends
take
make
you
you
to
read
land
books,
masses, kill you, punch you in the guts.
if one of your friends walks up to you and says, "Hey, we should read this book," and it says "Chain of Memories," you should
Shoot
You
him.
should
Shoot
reevaluate
him.
your life choices.